grumbling. One activity that is universally frustrating for every new puppy parent sometime or other is potty training, but it doesn't have to be. Follow these steps, potty training should be a snap. Now, we're going to be utilizing a marker word for this method. So if you haven't already selected, loaded, and started using a marker word, make sure you watch that video and do that process first. It's going to make potty training faster. Now, it's important to note that puppies do not have full control of their bladder muscles until they're about 5 months of age. So you are going to have accidents. It's important to have realistic expectations. Now, if you have expensive area rugs or regular carpet, I would recommend you go to a carpet store and get a couple pieces of remnant carpet and to put in the rooms that your puppy's hanging out in. Your puppy is going to have accidents. Rolling up that expensive rug and putting it away for a month or two will ensure that when your puppy is older and potty trained, you don't have a potty stain or smell on that area rug. We also recommend putting up some baby gates and not giving your puppy access to your whole house. Limiting them to 1 or 2 rooms is really helpful in terms of reducing chewing and also helps for potty training. Now, the concept we're going to be going for with this method is that if you go potty in the appropriate place, you're going to get a reward. If you go anywhere else, nothing happens. Nothing happens means no punishment. Matter of fact, the 2 most common mistakes when it comes to potty training are to chastise the dog and say, don't potty in the house, or to rub the puppy's nose in it. Both of these have been clinically proven to make it harder to potty train your puppy. So don't point it out, don't show them the accident, just clean it up. Now, the 3 times that a puppy is most likely to need to go potty is right after waking up, 3 minutes after eating, and 10 minutes after playtime. So I would recommend you take your puppy out those 3 times, and I would also recommend you take your puppy out once an hour, no matter what. The more they're in the right place and the right time, the better your odds are of potty training your puppy. Now, another couple common mistakes people make is they leave their puppy outside unattended. You need to be there so you can observe your puppy and you can also mark and reward when they do it properly. Another common mistake is people say potty, potty, go make a potty, 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 potty. They don't know what potty means yet, so hold off on that. We're just going to be using the marker word. So what you're going to do is you're going to go outside and make sure the environment is not too busy. Don't have kids running around, and don't talk to your puppy. Don't wander around. Don't play with your puppy. Have a treat with you, but don't let your puppy know you have the treat. Follow your puppy around nonchalantly. You want to be near them when they potty, because as soon as they start to pee or poop, you want to stop and you want to be able to get the treat in their mouth right after they finish. So you're going to give your puppy 5 minutes to go potty. If they don't go in 5 minutes, it's not urgent enough and they have forgotten they have to go. In that case, you're going to pick your puppy up, go inside, sit down and keep it in your lap for 15 minutes or keep it on a leash right nearby. Don't let them wander freely. When they get fussy or 15 minutes go by, take them back outside. You want to keep repeating this process until eventually when you take your puppy outside, they do their business and you're able to say the marker word at the end. A lot of people get very excited and they say the marker word a whole bunch of times, so they say the marker word as soon as the puppy starts. You want to say the marker word at the end in a calm voice and you only say it 1 time. After you say the marker word, within 2 seconds, you want to pop that treat in your puppy's mouth. Now, a lot of puppies will learn not to go potty because after I go potty, bring me back inside immediately. I like being outside. So if you can, leave your puppy outside for a couple more minutes, play with them, go for a short little walk after potty so they don't make that association. Now, it's important to note what your puppy is doing. So we'd like you to observe your puppy in the moments before they go potty, but you're not always sure when that's going to be. Another tip is to videotape your puppy during the 5 minutes they're outside. This way, when they do pee or poop, you can go back and watch that video and rewind it and see what they were doing right before they go potty. You don't want to say the cue unless you are 90% certain after you say it, the puppy is going to do the action. So watching and recognizing what those signals are, a lot of times they're sniffing the ground in circles or in figure 8s. Some of the puppies will just get up and dart across the room. That often means they need to go poop. Also, if you see their anus, a lot of times you see it opening up, that's when you would say the marker, the cue word, business or potty. They do the action, you say your marker word, give them that treat. Now, a lot of people like to teach their puppy to ring a bell. I don't recommend that because it makes it a lot more complicated. You can teach your puppy to do that, but teach it later on so that if your grandma's house, you can say business, or your puppy bounces up and down, you know, yes, they have to go potty. Now, if you're using potty pads, I prefer to teach my puppy to go outside, but if you live in an apartment, you can do puppy pads. Don't put them all over the floor. Don't put them near the puppy's food or water. The mother will teach them not to go there. You want to put them down in one place, and if they have accidents in the same place, I'd probably put it down there. Now, some puppies will respond if you take the puppy pad and rub it a little bit on grass and then put it down, a fresh puppy pad, and that'll help them know to go there. Some puppies will also, I've had puppy parents that tell me that they clean up a urine stain with paper towel and dribble a little bit on top of the puppy pad. Kind of gross, but that can be a little tip that'll help as well. Now, it usually takes about 2 weeks of you consistently going out, so make sure you're going out every single time until your puppy is unloaded. And once it's unloaded, then you can let it outside and wander around. You don't have to necessarily supervise it. But the more you mark and reward, the more likely it is your puppy's going to figure this out. And then you have a puppy that starts holding it. Now at night, if you if you kennel your puppy or use long-term confinement area, you want to limit accidents there. Liquids go through dogs in about 45 minutes, so I'd recommend dumping the water, about 45 minutes before your puppy goes to bed. Take your puppy out to opportunity to potty right then. Take them out about half an hour later and half an hour after that. So you take them out about 3 times that last hour after the water's been removed. Usually you're going to get enough of the urine out so that they're going to be able to do to hold it throughout the night. Now, when it comes to number 2, if you're feeding your puppy consistently, and we do recommend you feed your puppy 4 times a day until they're about 6 to 9 months. If you're feeding them the same time consistently every day and you track it, you should know what time they're going to go number 2. Then it makes it easy for you to take them out at the right time and the right place. If you have any other questions on potty training, feel free to ask your instructor. But if you follow these steps for about 2 weeks, you should be able to get your puppy potty trained and letting you know when they have to do their business.
Quest, you are a goofball.